on that road, feel like keep pushing even though we don't feel right. Blood, sweat, and tears just to live life. Talk to God even when I didn't see light. Still talk to him when it got bright. Dark days were made for the spotlight. We paid, now mama can sleep tight. The champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' ball, never fall. The champions, the champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' ball, never fall. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it, rock on it.
This is what I love about this build, because you can literally clamp up guys from the floor on.
I need some water, I need Tyler, I need Ramani, Rebecca, Serena, Selena, let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back, you don't need no one, help you inspire, But I'ma add to you, I'ma give you some best, I'ma add to you, Play on the avenue and I ain't never seen no one bad as you. Maybe I'm savage too, they can't disrespect you, I gladly, I don't play about mine, I don't care, I'm addicted to you and it's clear. I like the way your body, it's not too obvious, okay, I like.
Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a go. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. Even while sleeping, be thinking so low. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city laying, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass, I just might be the hoe. Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a go. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. Even while sleeping, be thinking so low. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city laying, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass, I just might be the hoe. No, it's me, I'm allergic to Rojo, and legally blind, all I'm seeing is go. D to the A, there and back, if we ride with K, from the T to the O. Up in the you can keep what you up. Granny told me, boy, you reap what you sow. Do the most, we over, even the scub. Steady on the run, glued his feet to the floor. Up in my Tesla, I stopped at Valero, think I should. Life is a gamble, and I'm. How we drop, you can come and take a baby sip, still taste it. Just 1-on-1, sitting around the stars, double R from the race, hit a race like spaceships flow. All this drip thing, I'm below sea level. With that weak best, ride around with. Watch on 3 pebbles, bam bam, down 3, hit the grand slam. 4 pockets full, fully switch, go wham wham. Counting to my hands crank, road DSM on the beach, not a sandstand. Boy. Hey, hey, they wanna leave me to act like they need me. I do it alone. She wanna and go back to hubby, he probably could smell my cologne. No mercy, I show him no mercy. was a go. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so low. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city laying, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass. I just might be the hoe.
So Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider. Me must've got bit by a goat. I used to dream as a kid I would grow to be one. I hope that I inspire hope for you to go get what you desire most. Spit fire, I was just flying coach. Y'all thought you were sick, you were misdiagnosed. I'm dope and you never had this. Got my states in the building and that I slept on my floors in the Empire State Building. I got so many stories, but I hate ceilings. Ain't filling your top 5 favorite rappers, so I know they about to be with me. But this to me is a mystery. How rappers I've already ripped could be higher up on a list than me. Yeah, here I sit on your list with 5. Wish that was fine, but just know inside to me that hilarious. So when I get distoing by a pioneer who is one of the reasons why I am here, they tell me I should just let them go and slide. Melly Mel shouldn't get no reply. That man is a legend, so am I. Yeah. And anyone else who thinks to be wise and easy as pie to beat me and tries can treat me just like thinking. Stuck up, but I never conceded. Whenever ever retreated, you never seen it. Every dream that I ever dreamt, I exceeded. Seen that my legacy got definitely needed. Controversy, I always fed on. I need it. Treat it like a truck hit a head on. I meet it. I get on a beat, and it's like that. I got a tiger song is playing in my head on repeat. I've been knocked down so many times, can't count. Sometimes it does not pan out. That's just the way that the card hands dealt. John Manziel, odd man out. Heavyweight or the Scott Van Pelt. I can't help but feel like a victim of, cause I am bound to get that way beyond crazy, shady gone. But hey, maybe I'm the GOAT, the Vishon, and maybe Tron, and that's why they be on it, they be on. Cause
Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a go. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so low. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city laying, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass. I just might be the hoe.
They won't see me blessed. Trying to take my blessings. They ain't trying to see me. All these people with bad energy. Y'all need a fast remedy. It's giving sad energy. Bringing up bad memories. Baby, I'm too good for the bad vibes. Look too good to be chastised. Dripping that water like I just been baptized. Smiling that big. You ain't even got me. I myself. Need an opinion, I'll ask myself. I might as well spend this little cash myself. Been out here getting this bag myself. Putting the work in the trenches. It all worked out. Bench press. They like how I spit my sentence. Bars on lock sentence. Big old watch, Benton. I'm in another dimension. I could've bought, but I'm renting. Rather put that in investment. Turn up the vibes up to the sun up. Too many bags that I got to run up every time. Alright, come on, I got all the. I got talking a wide selection. You trying to take my blessings? Do whatever you like. The math ain't right. The numbers that gon' make your head spin. I'm the one that they call me to help. I'm the one pulling car get dealt. I'm taking my blessings. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they won't take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. They don't wanna see me blessed. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they won't take my blessings? Won't put them boys to rest. Bless. I can feel it in my gut, I'm gon' be super up. I can feel it in my chest, I'm finna be stupid rich. I got money on my mind, I'm talking stupid checks. I'm already blessed when I get mine, I'm stupid blessed. I spend that grip, ain't saving, I ain't no Superman. I took that, I changed that, now she know who the man. I never lost, she still my soul, she living through the man. She come right back and for me like 2 hands. I sent her out and she came back and gave me blue bands. I'm moving smooth, I don't think I know how to lose, man. I'm still that front of sector making moves, fam. You, well, I'ma know just what to do, fam. They tryna take my blessings. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they won't take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. Bless. They don't wanna take my blessings. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they won't take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. Bless. Yeah, they ain't tryna see me. Yeah, they ain't tryna see me blessed. They don't wanna see me blessed. Came a long way, came a long way, came a long way, came a long way. Been a long way, real long way. And it's still that way, still that way, still that
This is real. I took my phone to fix the screen was cracked.
And this beat from Cash, not from YouTube.
Just got home with my little baby, just hit 1 o'clock. That girl, I'm with you, and I just can't stop. Always on point for me, always on point for me when I'm not. You make me feel good while I'm working these shots. So let's do it.
But some people have to write. They have to write
Rock
home.
with me, baby. Ain't no stopping me, baby. Okay, let's
That's
do
just little
it.
snaps.
I'm his favorite lady. Like I got that so good, that make him crazy. Yeah, I wanna give you love, don't act crazy. Want you to be the one to give me my baby. Want you to be the one to give me my baby. Okay, let's do it. My ex wanna put I'm off that. You wanna when I'm off that. It's time to move on and get a new. Just got home with my little baby, just hit 1 o'clock. That girl, I'm with you, and I just can't stop. Always on point for me, always on point for me when I'm not. You make me feel good while I'm working these shots. Okay, let's do it. Rock with me, baby. Ain't no stopping me, baby. Okay, let's do it. I'm his favorite. I'm his favorite lady.
I ain't really got time for you, but I always find a slot. Left the stoop for AM, now I want you in my spot. You always on point for me, always on point for me when I'm not. Anybody try to play with you, ain't ducking me. Ride with me, baby. Ain't no one stopping us, baby. Okay, let's do it. You my favorite, you my favorite lady. Okay, let's do it. My ex wanna, but I'm off that. Used to pay up rent, but I ain't giving it. It's time to move on and make it my chick on. Both our exes broken, we getting rich on.
Just got home with my little baby, just hit 1 o'clock. That girl, I'm with you, and I just can't stop. Always on point for me, always on point for me when I'm not. You make me feel good while I'm working these shots. Okay, let's do it. Rock with me, baby. Ain't no stopping me, baby. Okay, let's do it. I'm his favorite. I'm his favorite lady. I'm his favorite. I'm his favorite. I'm his favorite. I'm his favorite.
Yeah, just be trying to connect that here.
right now. I do my thing my way, I do hold my eyes high. A million can look at you with the body, say no man. What's up? Show myself a good job. I give you no big power. Now wisdom they make you the God. Shoka. I'm on let you sound. Sometimes I dey feel like a gunner in my head.
I was on the field. I was never playing for the under 18. I was 18 carat, that's another AP. 8 cribs in my name and a couple AMGs. Send your allocation, put your ID in my navigation. She your valley got my validation. Say you on vacation, then we ain't got enough rotation. I rather fly you out to Niger, put you on a flight. Knowing you probably trying to argue in the sky. Babe, I'd rather lie than see you cry. We can start a family, but you don't trust men. You have no father in your life. More money, less clout. The vibe ain't right. I told my brother, let's cut. Good karma keep coming in clutch. They never hit me up when I was down with no luck, but now I'm up. So
make nobody stress me. I'm on the way right now.
Alright.
When I get it, I could flex, not to chill right now. I do my thing my way. I do hold my eyes high. A million can look at you with the body, say no Martin. Shoka. I'm on let you sound. Sometimes I dey feel like it's gonna in my head. But I did my body, make your body wild me. Do the demo searching, I need the more money. Kinja you don't jam me, in the don't do mommy. Oh, the energy's all I need. You favorite partner, oh my God, I'm money. Oh, you can back on me. Every song is a bang on me. Till eternity, everything should have vanity. I'm good on the joy for my sanity. Make it a physical calamity. Say I'm in love with gravity. Jealousy, you see the signs, when you lie beside it. You want to be parody. You talk, no be nasty. You go hierarchy.
que quiero quemar, te tiro a perder. Me gustan más los billetes azules que los verdes. Ustedes hasta cuando ganan pierden. A todas estas serpientes les mudé las pieles. Los zorros combinando las cartieles. Fanáticos con mi nombre los carteles. Me muevo como los que tú quieres. Guagua blinda pa' brindar de mi pauta. Se quieren guindar. Si por mi instinto me dejo llevar, pues le doy bulería, no da pipipal. Escúchame bien, yo no tengo rival. Tú podrás rimar, pero no suena igual. Es mantenerse, no es solo llegar. Tanto dinero que piensan que es ilegal.
Come on, man. You see it.
You spent a lot of time thinking about this, didn't you?
Yeah, only my entire life. Now, did you want something, or were you just coming in here to try to interrupt my meditation, man?
Nah, man. I'm here on official business, all right? I know we boys and all, but I am your manager, okay?
Still can't believe I let you talk me into this one, man.
Hey, that's the power of persuasion, right? And it's one of the best skills we have as a manager.
All right, Mr. Manager. Manager Way, what's up, man?
All right, so I was coming here to remind you about that goal-setting meeting you got today, but you're all over that, though.
100%.
All right, look, don't be late, okay? Because Coach Tucker hates it when people are late.
It's at the arena, right?
Yeah, it's in Cliff's office.
All right, got you.
Okay, good. Now let's talk about pickup hoops.
Oh, nah, P. You're not about to tell me I can't hoop at the park, man. I could get hurt just walking down the street. I can't worry about that, man.
No, that's not my angle. As a matter of fact, I was going to tell you I found the guys in the city who run the best games, okay? Chris Manning and Shakedown. I dropped a pin for you so you can talk to them whenever.
Okay. Nice, man. Good looking out, bro.
Hey, no doubt.
Hey, anything else or what's up?
Oh, yeah, walk with me.
What's this?
I've been thinking. This moment, start to your NBA career. I mean, we talked about this for as long as we've known each other, man.
Facts.
You put in a ridiculous amount of work to get here.
That's also true, man.
Yeah, so I just, wanted to give you something you could look at to remind yourself of how far you come and so you can appreciate the journey.
Yo, is this that club league ticket from when you was out there talking trash in the parking lot, bro?
Yo, it is. And when you found out I was moving to Plainview, you were big mad.
Oh, man. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. This is outstanding. This is hitting me, man.
It's just a small token. So what are you gonna do now? Head to the arena, get there nice and early for your meeting?
I'm gonna hang back for a little bit, man. This is taking me back.
You do you. I'll catch up with you later, all right?
Man. Here we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
I live here now. And it was either Wolfpack or Dynasty for Club League, and I didn't want to play with you. So I chose Wolfpack.
Yeah, so you want the scouts to see you playing on the losing team and see a star on that, okay.
I'm going to get the scouts to notice me by shooting every chance I get. I mean, if I play with you, you'll be yelling at me to make the extra pass.
That's right, because I want to win.
Okay, that's all you think the scouts care about?
Yeah, the scouts care if you can win, bro.
Okay, then you really are stupid, bro. Let me give you some game, man.
Here we go. All right.
Scouts only care if you got the skills that translate to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Point blank, end of story.
Well, you only prove that by winning.
No, you prove that by showing how you can help them win at the next level. All right, I'm cocky, but I'm not stupid, MP.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm not a high flyer. I'm not a rim protector. So if I want to lead this broke down town, I have to prove I can shoot.
That makes sense, bro. Because you're small.
Man, you ain't got to be Wemby to shoot out the gym. But since you care so much, I'm going to give you that L you've been asking for.
Yeah,
right?
I bet.
All
Let's
right,
do it.
Bet.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our presentation of Illinois Club League Basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. Some of the future stars of the region look to hone in their skills as we have the Wolfpack hosting the Dynasty.
And to call this a rivalry might be underselling it. This is more of a feud than anything. These clubs really dislike each other.
And the Wolfpack would love to play spoiler in this one, looking to put an end to the Dynasty's 11-game win streak.
Yeah, Joe, and both of these teams have plenty of talent to get it done tonight. The Wolfpack are only 7-4 on the season, but this roster can play with the best of them and can pull out a win against just about anyone.
And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
Inside, here's Fisher. The shot's good on the assist from Michael Luan.
We don't always see Eric Fisher flash the mid-range shot, but the Dynasty players are always working to improve their skills, and it's showing tonight.
And Drake, to talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty, they've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
MP with the rock. Wells on him. And it's MP missing. Over Luan. Wells gets it to go.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor. Because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
And MP gets it to go.
Wow, MP. Quietly confident enough to float the ball up with finesse and skilled enough to be a real threat with those specialty type shots.
Another miss by Wells. Dillard left side. Passes to MP. And they double up MP. 6 to shoot. Screen by MP. Dillard, no good. Outside, Timmerman. Wells outside. Robinson sets the screen. To the inside. And that'll be the Wolfpack ball as it goes out of bounds. They're able to keep it. And the Wolfpack making a change here.
Brett Hawkins. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Here's Wells. The Wolfpack again can't hit it. And when Patrick Wells joined this team, he added some much-needed shooting that elevated this team to the next level.
Yeah, just like an elevator, Joe. Really dialing up the damage potential this team now has from deep.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Jason Jr.
And the Wolfpack with possession, trailing by 2. Here's Stoffer. Yes, and a nice assist from Joey Johnson.
Yeah, I like the confidence by Stoffer. When he's close to the rim, he wants to score whenever possible.
Hawkins outside. On the wing, Eric Dillard. Guarded by Wells. Pass to Zadirko. And here's Dillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And another miss by the Dynasty.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
Here's Wells. From past the arc. He makes that one drop. Only his second in 5 goes.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. Now here's Fisher. Pass to Hotkins. Junior. Zadirko. Defended by Robinson. Kicks it out to Fisher. Hotkins outside. Now Junior. Now Dillard.
You got it!
Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc.
I mean, that's what Dillard does best. His shooting is huge for his team.
And the Wolfpack with possession. Robinson sets the screen. Wells, no good. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a three-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
And here's Eric Dillard outside. Gets the three ball to go.
Hey, while we were setting up, we watched Dillard on the floor about an hour before the game. 90% of the time, he was warming up that jumper, clearly in rhythm in the here and now.
Now here's Robinson. Swings it to Stauffer. Goes up on the strike. Hits the front of the rim and in.
Defensively, I'd like to see a little more pressure on the shot. Good look from mid-range.
Hotkins outside. Back to Dillard. Now here's Fisher. He can't get that one to fall. And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
The Dynasty with the lead. Junior left side. It's Dillard outside. Zadirko, a screen. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Eric Dillard outside. Stauffer grabs the board. The Wolfpack with the ball. Outside, Timmerman. Pass over to Robinson. Back to Stauffer. And here's Robinson. Stauffer shoots over Hotkins. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Dynasty coach Duncan Carter has worked to impart a sense of focus in this ongoing rivalry. The rivalry of these teams is well documented, and he wants his club to continue their winning ways.
Yeah, Danny, he knows that the way the games have swung between these two sides is a dynamic rivalry. He would like the Dynasty to play at a heightened intensity for this one.
You know what? Good decision there by Wells. He thought he had a look and decided to pull up.
Timeout called by the Dynasty. And the Wolfpack making a change here.
MP Danny Cobb. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
The Dynasty trail. Out to the right wing. Passes to MP. Fisher from deep. Danny Cobb. The Dynasty with another miss. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Well, halftime not too far away, and MP and Wells have both had their moments.
And the talent gap between these two doesn't look that big, if there's even a gap at all.
Here's Cobb.
Get him out, get him out. Right.
shot to stop the drought. Count it from distance.
Of all the guys you want to leave open on the perimeter, he's the last guy on the list.
Wells outside. The three. Down it goes. That's his fourth make in just 8 attempts.
Saying right back at you, Patrick Wells is always game for a back-and-forth shooting battle. The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, they're tall. I know one thing, though. I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit tonight.
Wells with it. He's got 11. Pass to Fresh. Cordova. Back to Fresh. Wells. Now covered by MP. And now Wells. With just 5 to shoot. No good on the triple. Now here's Fisher. Defended by Fresh. Swings it to Cobb. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And this is a game of hot potato. The lead getting passed back and forth.
And you just know that there are going to be a few more exchanges left before this one's over. When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
Time called as the Wolfpack decided to talk things over.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Michael Luan. Eric Dillard. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Left side, Timmerman. Passes to Wells. This one for 3. Good for another field goal. Now 50% on the night. 5 of 10.
We know Patrick Wells loves to shoot the ball, and he should because, look, he's good at it. And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. Stauffer with the ball. Dillard covering. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Dynasty make a change here.
Brett Hawkins.
Right wing. Outside, Timmerman. Stauffer. Robinson sets the screen. Clock at 6. Outside, Stauffer. Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. And Hopkins pulls it down. Takes a 3. No good there. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And don't go away. We'll be back right after the break. The teams have had their break. The Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh, I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
And so here it's the Wolfpack. Pass over to Robinson. Stauffer, Dillard covering. Here's Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Wells sinks the tray.
Able to play at a quick pace. Wells gets to the ball and instantly has a shot up.
Now here's Dillard. He has 6 from downtown. And Robinson pulls it down. And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul so far. And the Dynasty make a change here.
For the Dynasty, Brett Hawkins.
Here's Timmerman. Now Stauffer. Banked in off the glass. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
Now here's Hawkins. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game.
That was a pure look from deep. Hard to imagine he was exclusive to the tennis team until recently. Serving up 3 nice points right there.
Here's James. 2-point game. Wells misses from close range. Outside Luan. Zadirko outside. Zadirko, a screen. Michael Luan goes in. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact and he'll shoot 2. And that one on Timmerman.
And a nice burst of speed from Luan up the court. Every year he keeps getting a little faster.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, when it comes to Michael Luan, we hear it from the fans, we hear it from the scouts. Speed is such a dominant part of his game. His endurance is incredible. This dude can run for days, and he'll have a smile on his face while he's doing it.
That one's also good, so he hits both free throws. Outside Stauffer. Picked by James. Passes to Wells. Just 5 on the clock. Yep, count it.
Oh, wow, that took some guts from Wells to finish that bucket inside.
The Dynasty trail. Dillard with it. And he's got 6 points for him. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Stauffer up top. Hawkins covering. Passes to Wells. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Eric Fisher. It's been a little while since they've had the lead.
And that's why this is such a crucial possession for them.
Dillard for the lead. Stauffer comes up with the board. Now Wells. Back to Stauffer. Passes to Wells. And he comes up with the deuce. And this is what the scouts came to see from Wells tonight. He's getting his shot going. They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
The Wolfpack leading. Outside Stauffer. Robinson. Pass to Timmerman. Robinson sets the screen. And here's Stauffer. Robinson. And a miss there on the triple. Outside Luan. Over Timmerman. And it's rebounded by Zach Timmerman. Back to Stauffer. Wells outside. Offensive rebound. James. And the layup falls.
Great job keeping the play alive. Those are hustle points.
It's Dillard outside. To end the drought. And the call is going to be, yep, that's an illegal screen.
Officials pay such close attention on those screens.
No question, they're watching. Your feet have to be set.
Ricky Davidson, Jason Jr., Jonathan Lack.
And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
Time called as the Wolfpack decide to talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up.
MP. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Cordova outside. It's hauled in by the Dynasty. MP with the rock. Guarded now by Cordova.
Well, all game long, we've seen the passion that these teams have played with. No let up, no quit from anyone on the roster.
Yeah, passion is definitely one way to say it. Nothing that we can repeat on air, but it certainly seems beyond a little friendly ribbon.
Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Now here's Carter. He's covered closely. From beyond the arc. And once again off the mark by the Wolfpack. Brett Hotkins from outside. The shot, no good. And so here it's the Wolfpack. 3-point lead. Cordova outside. Fresh, the screen. Cordova with it. Working in on Powell. Off on the layup. Pass to Cobb. Junior outside. Powell. Now Junior. Outside Cobb. 5 on the clock. And here's Tim Powell for 3. The rebound by Deshaun Carter. Cordova outside. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Erickson. Here's Fresh. The 3 is up. Powell grabs the miss. Junior outside. Powell with the ball. Tie it up. And it's Jason Jr. with the triple. It's a tie ball game.
He's not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room.
Back to Carter. Pass to Erickson. Fresh in the post. Davidson's there. The basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a pretty long time coming, too.
Pass to Hotkins. Now Davidson. Junior with it. And here's Hotkins. Unable to get the go-ahead bucket.
I think that one could have easily fallen for him.
The D may have done just enough there.
And here's Carter.
2 minutes.
for Cobb. Up and in from the low block.
Big time bucket from Deshaun Carter. He knew that was the best option and pulled up.
Timeout called by the Dynasty. So it's both teams making a change here.
Substitution for the Wolfpack.
On the wing, Eric Dillard, defended by Stoffer, and that's a foul. That'll be called on Timmerman. That's foul number 2 for him. To the middle. Here's Zadirko. Count it, and he'll have a chance at the line for the three-point play. Drew Robinson picks one up.
Dave Zadirko. One shot.
We got this.
And the free throw is no good. Now leading by 1.
And how big was that sequence? Ties it up with the tough bucket and takes the lead with the and 1.
Here's Wells. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's been a nice game from Wells, who might be creeping up the scouts list with how he's played tonight. It's Dillard outside. MP. And they double up MP. Pass to Zadirko with 4 to shoot. Dillard up top. Good, and the assist goes to Eric Fisher.
And with the game so close, every opportunity is now critical. Dillard able to do his part, and the crowd is reacting.
Wells outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer's offline. Now Dillard from outside the arc. Rebounded by James.
He fired with confidence from deep. Just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, but you love that shooter's attitude. Shoot it when you can.
Passes to Wells. Three-pointer. The Dynasty grab the miss.
Maybe he thinks he can shoot his way out of this cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Somebody tell him it's time to give up the 3.
Here's MP. Count it!
And everything's going their way right now. That's how it's been for them all game long.
And this late in the game, there's little chance that they're going to let a lead like this slip away.
Now a timeout called by the Wolfpack.
You got to imagine they're going for a quick shot and foul here. Might be their only option.
Drake, I think that's got to be the move. Then you hope for some missed free throws on the other end.
And now Wells puts it up off the inbound. And that one hits back iron. And he commits the intentional foul.
No choice but to commit the foul and stop the clock.
Extend this game. Make it as many possessions as you can.
Eric Dillard. Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that puts him up by 5.
And for Dillard, it's about staying engaged whenever he's out on the court and making sure he just makes the most of every opportunity.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
Now a timeout called by the Wolfpack.
I think a 2-point bucket doesn't do them much good here.
Yeah, agreed. I think their only shot is a 3 and then an immediate foul.
And Patrick Wells outside. And it's Fisher with the rebound. And so they foul intentionally.
Patrick Wells, first personal foul. At the line for the Dynasty, Eric Dillard. For 2.
One shot.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. That shot doesn't fall. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
Real gem. You can see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered most.
Well, you know the Wolfpack would give everything they had. You could feel the intense tone of this rivalry match early on.
Yeah, we've seen this before. Ultimately, talent just wins out. The Dynasty has a great group of players to build on, and they might have been tested here a bit, but they proved to be the better team.
For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
It's back! That's right, Shake. My Court has returned for NBA 2K25, and it looks awesome.
My Court is your own personal hub in the city. Practice your shot with the ball machine, run through simple drills, and play a variety of games with your friends or AI players.
And you got some nice customization options here, too. Make the space fit with your own personal style with new options dropping each season. But that's not all.
You're telling me there's more?
Oh, there's more. Display jerseys you've collected in swaps with some of the NBA's biggest stars, and there's an entire section where you can display the biggest accolades earned in your NBA career.
I like it. So many options, Chris.
So, what are you waiting for? Let's hit the court. And I'm sending you an invite right now.
Let's do it.
Right now.
my life through different lenses. Like when my heart was full of vengeance. Not good, but bad intentions. Somehow the Lord kept me unharmed. The Lord kept me unharmed. Kept my head up under his arms. Head up under his arms. I had a cross for a charm. Cross for a charm. The chosen one when I was born. Or Stephen, the proprietor. Wait for my company to get acquired. 200,000 strong. One day I'll have enough to buy my grandchildren home. Generational wealth. Boss move, boss move. What you refuse to lose. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win, win, win. Immaculation. Boss move, boss move. What you refuse to do. Refuse to lose. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win, win, win. Immaculation.
Man. Here we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our presentation of Illinois Club League Basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. Some of the future stars of the region look to hone in their skills as we have the Wolfpack hosting the Dynasty.
And to call this a rivalry might be underselling it. This is more of a feud than anything. These clubs really dislike each other.
And the Wolfpack would love to play spoiler in this one, looking to put an end to the Dynasty's 11-game win streak.
Yeah, Joe, and both of these teams have plenty of talent to get it done tonight. The Wolfpack are only 7-4 on the season, but this roster can play with the best of them and can pull out a win against just about anyone.
And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
And here is Luan. Dish to Fisher. Dillard, defended by Stoffer. Lets it go from deep. And Eric Dillard with the three. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
Now Wells. There's a lob to the hoop. Shot no good for Stoffer.
It's a good play call for that situation, but the elements in motion just couldn't connect.
Totally. Communication breakdown. Would have been a really pretty play.
Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Passes to MP. The shot's good. Dillard making the play there.
And I'm starting to see the momentum clearly swing in their favor.
They're taking control, no doubt, and they want that lead to continue going up.
Now here's Stoffer. Up top, Robinson. Back to Stoffer. Clock at 6. To stop the run. It's hauled in by the Dynasty. It's Dillard outside. Dish to Fisher. Let's go with the three. Drops it in from long range. And with the high school season now in the rearview mirror, for many of these players, they are solely focused on club play.
And winning on the club circuit is their only goal as of now. I'd expect that to mean the games are going to be a little bit more chippy because of that.
Now here's Stoffer. Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. The Wolfpack again can't hit it.
Important not to let your ego run the offense. You could see he really wanted to answer that made three with one of his own.
MP, guarded by Wells. Here's Adirko, and the Dynasty tack on 2 more.
They've built quite the lead for themselves early on.
Yeah, and just an impressive all-around performance from the get-go.
Outside James. Passes to Wells.
Dynasty foul. Eric Fisher. First personal foul. Substitution for the Dynasty. Brett Hawkins. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Left side, Stoffer. Timeout called by the Dynasty.
Nicky Davidson. Jason Jr. MP. Substitution for the Wolfpack. Timeout.
Here's MP. Hopkins right side to the left wing. Davidson. Here's MP. Cordova grabs the board. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
Now here's Timmerman with just 5 to shoot. Deshaun Carter from the outside. They get the board, and he makes that one.
You gotta be better on the glass. Second chance points can come back to haunt you.
Yeah, they need to show more effort when they're rebounding the rock, because that's inexcusable.
Here's MP. Here's Davidson. Can't cash it in from close range. Outside, Timmerman. And out of bounds, the Dynasty will take it.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Danny Cobb. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
And here it's the Dynasty. MP up top.
Wolfpack foul. Joey Johnson. First personal foul.
Pass to Cobb. MP, Cordova covering. And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
Now here's Hopkins. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. The Wolfpack trailing here. Now it's Carter outside. Picked by James. And once again off the mark by the Wolfpack. Pass to Hopkins. Junior. MP with the rock. Guarded now by Cordova. Brett Hopkins from outside gets the free ball to go.
That was a pure look from deep. Hard to imagine he was exclusive to the tennis team until recently. Serving up 3 nice points right there.
Now here's James. Cordova now covered by MP. To the left side. Back to Cordova. Pass to Carter. 4 on the clock. Cordova. And once again off the mark by the Wolfpack.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor, because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Here's MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I mean, MP's not one to waste a look like that. Come on.
Well, halftime not too far away, and MP and Wells have both had their moments.
And the talent gap between these two doesn't look that big, if there's even a gap at all.
Now here's Carter. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Cobb. Junior outside. Back to Cobb. Hopkins with it. The three-pointer is off the mark.
He fired with confidence from deep. Just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, but you love that shooter's attitude. Shoot it when he can.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams. That's the kind of look they want to get out of this offense.
Outside Cobb.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Screen by MP. And Danny Cobb, good for 3.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Pass to James. Cordova outside. Fresh. Davidson defends. Now James. Outside, it's Johnson. Trying to come back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, they're tall. I know one thing, though. I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit tonight.
Now here's Carter. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Down low. The Dynasty grab the miss. Cobb, Cordova covering. Hotkins outside. Swings it to Cobb. Passes to MP for 3. Rebounded by James. They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last. That's a good shot from him. The offense should be happy with the chance they created.
Now here's Hotkins. 14 points, their largest lead of the game. Junior outside. Now here's Cobb. Here's MP. Soft touch off the glass and in.
You always like a possession that ends with a look from that range.
Now it's Carter outside. The tray. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so we got a pretty lopsided affair through the first half. Dynasty out front, up by 16. And don't go away. We'll be back right after the break. The teams have had their break. The Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Now here's Dillard, and that's a foul. It'll be called on Timmerman. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Aderko. Fisher outside. Shot clock at 6. MP inside. Wells on him. MP, no good. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season.
Everything Stauffer does on the floor is thought out. He's so calculated, and his teammates appreciate it.
For the Wolfpack, Michael Stauffer for 2.
The first one falls. And so he makes both at the line that time. They have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely. And they haven't faced much resistance from the D.
And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
And Wells gets it to go.
Oh, taking it on the run. Patrick Wells adding some hustle points. Really relishes these high-velocity moments.
Timeout called by the Dynasty. And now the Dynasty with it. At one point, leading by as much as 16.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
Now here's Stoffer. James slams it home.
You know, he's not always the most selfless player, but Wells knew he had to move the ball there.
Dillard with it, and he's got 6 points for him. Passes to MP. Outside Luan, down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Michael Luan. They get it again. Fisher with it. Pass to Zadirko. MP, another shot. And the ball out of play. The Wolfpack will have it.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Ricky Davidson. Brett Hawkins. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Now Carter. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Now here's Robinson. And here's James. 6 to shoot. Pass over to Robinson. No luck. They battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. From deep, it's MP. And it's the Wolfpack with the rebound. They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
Now here's Carter. Up top, Robinson. And once again off the mark by the Wolfpack. Passes to MP. Hawkins outside. Now Luan. Hawkins with it to the middle. MP. Carter with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Timmerman with it. Picked up by Luan. And the basket by Levesque.
Well, Timmerman is no floor general, but he's not going to miss an open teammate.
Here's MP. He's got 6. Trying to get back on track. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. That one on James.
Aggressive move to the rim. The foul saved the layup.
Really physical defense. I like it. They're not letting anything happen easily.
That free throw, no good.
A great part of MP's approach is that even with all the scouting attention, he hasn't shied away from drawing contact or being physical, and he continues to focus on doing the work week in, week out.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Now it's Carter outside. And the Wolfpack, another 3.
They needed a run to get back into this game, and they got it.
And it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been terrific too during this crucial stretch of the game.
Now here's MP. And Davidson gets it to go.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Outside Erickson. Brett Hawkins with the block. And they're pushing it up. Here's MP. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
When you have that much of a size advantage, there's no doubt. Just take it to the hoop and lay it home.
MP. Shooting one.
Carter with it. To the left wing. Cordova on the left side. Over MP. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
Now here's Fresh. Cordova outside. Johnson. Dalton Andrews from long range. Nails the three-pointer.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter.
Right wing. Inside. And MP gets it to go.
Great court vision there. He sees his teammate flash inside.
The Wolfpack trail. Now a timeout called by the Wolfpack.
Gonna try to draw something up to get their offense back in gear.
And they need it. They've hit a rough patch.
So it's both teams making a change here.
Jonathan Lack. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Pass to Andrews. Outside Erickson. Back to Andrews. And once again off the mark by the Wolfpack.
Well, all game long, we've seen the passion that these teams have played with. No let up, no quit from anyone on the roster.
Yeah, passion is definitely one way to say it. Nothing that we can repeat on air, but it certainly seems beyond a little friendly ribbon.
Now here's Andrews. Now it's Carter outside. Back to Johnson. Erickson with 4 to shoot. Trying his luck from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. The Dynasty leading. To the right side. Junior inside. He's covered by Johnson. Back to Junior. Lack. On the wing, Brett Hawkins. Erickson defending.
Careful, Hawkins can sneak up on you. Don't forget about him from deep.
Now it's Carter outside. Outside, it's Johnson. Erickson. Johnson, the screen. Lays it up and banks it in.
The Wolfpack are relentlessly powerful. Johnson absorbs the contact and wills in that basket.
Timeout called by the Dynasty. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution for the Wolfpack.
On the wing, it's MP. Guarded by Wells.
2 minutes remaining.
The kick out to Luan. Just 5 on the clock. And he converts the layup.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. And they can take some time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Give themselves a little bit of a break.
Zadirko, guarded by Wells. Zadirko gets the bucket.
Zadirko lives for the physical play. He goes right at the throat of the defense on that one.
Wells outside. MP with the block.
The timing, the instincts, that's terrific defense from MP.
Pass to Luan. Out of bounds, it'll go to the way of the Wolfpack.
Wolfpack ball.
Both teams will make a substitution.
Ricky Davidson, Jason Jr., Tim Powell, Brett Hawkins. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Here's Carter. Lets it go from 11. MP grabs the miss. And they're in a good position to ride this one out.
They certainly are. If they just play smart here, this game's all but over.
And Davidson gets it to go.
Hey, might as well tack a few more points onto the lead, I suppose. This is going to be a dominant win for them.
Yeah, dominant is the word for it. This one was as one-sided as they get.
Now here's Cordova. On the wing, Joe Levesque. Pass to Carter. Tries again. And the layup is good.
Deshaun Carter.
And it's the Dynasty with the ball.
Hey, come around. Hey.
That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
A real gem. You could see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered most.
Well, you know the Wolfpack would give everything they had. You could feel the intense tone of this rivalry match early on.
Yeah, we've seen this before. Ultimately, talent just wins out. The Dynasty has a great group of players to build on, and they might have been tested here a bit, but they proved to be the better team.
For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
Yo, she was here. I didn't see her.
Yeah, she came with her cousin.
Oh, I can't believe I missed her.
Man, you mind if I talk to him real quick? I apologize, bro. Hey, look, I know we butt heads over the years, but we go to the same school now.
Bro, are you thick in the head or something? I don't like you, man.
Look, I ain't trying to be your best friend. I'm just trying to win some games.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
How about we talk on the court? And off the court, you and me win cool.
Great. That's a great attitude.
We're
We're going to win states like that.
Yep, and I don't care about states.
Yeah, that's because you playing for the Scouts.
Right. And that's because you playing for the fantasy. What, you think they're going to rebuild the factories because you passing a little Jimmy in the clutch? You really want to help these people? How about you take over, make the league? Then when you got some actual power, you can actually help these people. All right, stop this nice guy hiding behind that when the truth is, you scared to become the player you need to be in order to build a real dynasty. This is just a costume, bro. These words, meaningless, unless you put something behind that.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, think about it. I can't believe how many North Beverly hats I saw today.
Man.
Front-running high school team is crazy.
Yo, that's what happens when you win 8 straight titles and you're the most exclusive private school on the north side of Chicago, man.
5 assistant coaches. Full time.
Mm-hmm.
That means they've been scouting you for months.
Guess I'm gonna have to just go in there and do my thing, you know what I mean?
Stop playing, MP. Do you want to win, bro?
Of course I want to win. What you talking
about? Then pass the rock. All right, you're on a whole nother level than everybody else. I get that. But we can shoot. All right, especially if we're wide open and they're throwing doubles at you with their all-star recruits, man.
Yo, Patrick, ever since you got to Plainview, you've been telling me to take over, prove to the scouts that I'm an NBA player.
Yeah.
And now we on the biggest stage and you sitting here to tell me to play timid? You scared? You nervous? What's up, man?
Scared, man. It's North Beverly. I can't lose to those guys.
Hold on. Why? Because you play with half of them on your club league team?
It's not the players, man. The players are in the same condition we in on scholarship. I'm talking about the fans. I can't stand the fans, man. They've been getting everything handed down to them. Their entire lives, man. And they swear it's because they're better than you.
Yeah, no, that's real. Meanwhile, somebody from Plainview can work twice as hard as them, and they'll never, ever get the same opportunity. I hear you.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
But, yo, you want to hear something even crazier? One of the biggest donors at North Beverly is the guy who shut down the garment factory. And my grandfather, he worked there for 37 years, bro. 37 years, Patrick.
Man. If you force up shots, we're gonna lose, man. Your stock's gonna drop. Who's left for me to manage?
Go with this managing thing, man. How about you just worry about knocking down your shots tomorrow, and then we'll talk about it, all right?
That's not a problem.
All right, then. Plainview. All right, man, let's get out of here, bro.
And let's go down to the floor as they get ready to announce the starting lineups.
Welcome fans to the High School State Championship. It's time to introduce the starting five for your Plainview Panthers. At power forward, number 50, Brent Combo. At center, number 6, Dave Zadirko. The other forward, number 15, Al Pachunsi. At point guard, number 1, Patrick Wells. At the other guard position, number 91, MP.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our coverage of the Illinois High School State Championships. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. Danny, we've got quite the matchup tonight between the Plainview Panthers and the North Beverly Bearcats.
Rubbing my hands together, a bit of a David and Goliath situation here. The Bearcats looking for their 9th straight title, but the Panthers have come out of nowhere, led by their star, MP.
He's the star of the show and has been nothing short of sensational all tournament.
Oh, he's a player that can cause a load of problems with his overwhelming talent. And I'll tell you what, Coach Altman and the Bearcats will have a plan, but some things you just can't account for.
And in this matchup, you can be sure North Beverly will focus on MP. They know he's the cog in this Plainview machine.
MP is that guy. And as he goes, so does Plainview. Doesn't take a lot of scouting to see that.
Now Wells. Tombo with the screen. Wells, no good.
And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
MP outside. Kicks it out to Wells. This one for 3. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 of 2 this game.
This has been the core focus of Wells' game offensively. He's just so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
And Vlad Dermanenko gets double teamed. Pass to Day. And the foul is called as he misses. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. It's going to be on MP. And Ben Bishop, the big man for the Bearcats, 7+ feet in the middle. Hard to miss out on the floor.
Yeah, sticking out on the floor with his height. The mobility is the only question mark for him. He moves like he's 50 years old and drives a minivan, but man, when he gets into position, he's a load to deal with.
And he knocks down the first one.
I'm told by his teammates and scouts, Javar Day is a true student of shot mechanics. He's a guy that loves watching breakdowns of great shooters and is constantly trying to put up shots in the gym.
And so he hits them both. And just over a minute played here to start this one. And you look at the size that North Beverly brings, you have to think that that's going to give Plainview some problems.
Definitely. That size complicates your ability to run normal sets. Everything, I mean, even getting looks at the basket, passing across the court, it's all so much more difficult when your team has a huge size disadvantage.
Yeah, I mean, Chumsey is known more for his shooting. Took it outside there.
Dermonenko outside. Marcita. Over Prochumsey, and Marcita gets it to go.
How good is that? He can make a defender look foolish with moves like that.
Outside, Tombo. Now about 2 minutes have gone by here in the first. Wells outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over Dermonenko. James Marcita with the board.
James Marcita is a talented wing who can play at the next level. At 6 foot 10 inches and 240 pounds, small is not what comes to mind for this small forward.
Oh, no, not at all, Danny. It's noticeable how tall he is. And it's unusual to see that kind of mass in a high school wing. But again, that's the benefit of the international recruiting that North Beverly pulls from.
Now here's Gibson. The three. And it's rebounded by Bishop. North Beverly trailing here. Dermonenko, guarded by Gibson. Passes to Cawthon. Marcita with it. Out to Dermonenko. Day.
He nails it, and we're all tied up. As a defender, you hate guarding this guy because he's capable of making you look silly.
Wells outside. Prochumsey outside. Sinks the tray. And you look at the roster for North Beverly and the international feel as they recruit from all over.
Oh, for a high school, it's crazy. They treat their program the way a university would. They look all over for the best talent, not just in Illinois, but all over the world.
Cawthon, good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
This is Cawthon in his zone, absolutely dialed. He loves playing big inside.
Back to Wells. Zadirko up top. Off target from three-point range. And so with it, it's North Beverly. They trail by 1, and Day gets to go.
This is why this Bearcats team loves Dermonenko, a relentless player who relishes feeding his teammates.
Now Wells, pass to Prochumsey. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot, and he'll go to the line. It's on Ben Bishop, and Wells, a transfer to Plainview before the season. He's been a huge part of their success.
Wells knows how to shoot, something you can always use more of. Likely won't make that jump to the college level, though, but he's a great high school player and a really solid 1-2 punch with MP.
And that one misses.
Plainview's Al Prochumsey is a player you could see go to the next level. The question is, does he want to put in the work to make it happen?
So North Beverly going with almost an entire new group here.
We got this, we got this.
And he's good on the second. Here's 2. Swings it to Splitter. Aslanoglu to the right side. There's a screen by Lee. Here's 2. Second chance shot. And Lee with the lay-in.
Great job keeping the play alive. Those are hustle points.
Now here's Kennedy. It's Dillard outside. Over 2. Dillard is good. And there's the horn. It's a close game at the end of 1. And the second quarter awaits on the other side of the break. Welcome back, everyone. We're here at the United Center. Second quarter of the Illinois State Championship getting underway. And something to note between these two schools, Plainview has never beaten North Beverly.
Wow, Joe, just lay out the cold hard fact like that? Yeah, I'm not sure I would ever bring that up in the locker room or make the sole point to fire up the squad, but either way, staying undefeated over another team can be a real challenge on that end.
Now here's Dillard. MP outside. Here's the three. Fires in the triple.
MP just took what the defense gave him there and used the pick and roll to his advantage.
Outside, shoot. Over to the left wing. Danny Cawthon for three. Panthers pick up the board. Pass to Perchumsey. And the call will be an over the back on the play.
He gave the officials no choice there. They had to blow the whistle for going over the back.
Yeah, he rolled chest first into the man in front of him. Made it real easy for the referees. Drake, some of these players on these teams have faced off against each other in Club League. Those memories can be an asset in their minds.
Oh, yeah. When you face someone before, those lessons learned may translate to in-game advantages, Danny. And that's the thing. You got to correct past mistakes, keep making adjustments, and get better over time.
Just over a minute gone by here in the second quarter. It's Dillard outside. Pass to Rosenberg. Gibson with it. And Aslanagou pulls it down. Tries the spin move.
Panthers foul. Mark Little. First personal foul. Substitution for the Panthers. Duncan Porter. Substitution for the Bearcats.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Pass to Lee. Clock at 6. Back to Splitter. Aslanagou. And again, it's the Bearcats missing.
And Dillard, another shooter for Plainview. Solid jump shot, but misses a baffling amount of easy layups.
They'll have a few head scratchers each game, Danny. Now here's Rosenberg. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Now Chu. Dillard covering. Swings it to Splitter. Johnny Chu. There's a screen by Lee. Chu, no good. Plainview with the lead. On the wing, Eric Dillard. Plainview again missing. Outside, it's Williams. Pass to Lee. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought.
And no matter how this game goes, what a run it's been for Plainview. The first time they've gotten this far in school history.
And you can tell by how much the town has loved it. Fairy tale ending or not, this has been a year to remember for Plainview. For three, Tad Gibson. Chu grabs the miss. And it's rebounded by Plainview. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played so far. And here's Justice Rosenberg from beyond the arc. The shot's good. Dillard making the play there.
You have to defend better than that, guys. At least put a hand in his face.
Having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
Now a timeout called by North Beverly.
Substitution for the Panthers. Dave Zadirko, Grant Tombo, Al Pachumsi, Patrick Wells. Substitutions for the Bearcats.
Closing in now on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Returns today. North Beverly no good on that one either. And when you watch Dermonenko on the court for North Beverly, he's as composed as they get at this level.
He's the smallest starter for the Bearcats, but he's sort of like this conductor of a larger-than-life Bearcat orchestra. He moves the symphony, and he collects assists from the giants of North Beverly.
Outside, Marcita. Cawthon on the outside. 5 to shoot. Vlad Dermonenko for 3. North Beverly no good on that one either. Passes to Wells. Connects it from downtown.
Wells is demonstrating day in and day out how assertive he is. He's ready to shoot as soon as he catches the pass.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Cawthon on the outside. Cawthon sets the screen. Lets the floater go. And he gets it to go.
James Marcita.
So competitive in the interior. Marcita makes good use of his size, breaking through the contact.
Pass to Rosenberg. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. That concludes the first half. Plains ahead, up by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back right after the break. And we're back. Illinois State Championship second half action about to restart. And it might be intimidating for some of these players, playing in such a hollowed ground here at the United Center.
I think it's safe to substitute the might for a definitely does. It's bigger here. The sights, the sounds, everything. It's a dream come true for many of these players.
Now here's MP. Shot clock at 6. Here's Tombo. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. He steps back. James Marcita for 3. Gets it to go from long range.
Entering unfair territory. Marcita already has a huge edge inside, and now showcasing the long ball. The power of the Bearcats is at full display right now.
Now Wells. And he's got 6 points for him. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And that sends MP to the free throw line. Javar Day picks one up.
Shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Coach Riley Altman has North Beverly prepared to play this game as if it's on their own home floor.
Oh, Coach Altman is a living legend. He's the most decorated high school coach in Illinois State history. And what's great about him is he doesn't want his players to be overwhelmed by the environment. He wants them to stay focused and in the game plan.
And now here's Marcita. Count it.
Guys, we know Marcita is big, but he's also been working really hard to become more skilled, too.
Passes to MP. Zadirko. He's covered by Bishop. That's tipped. Day with the steal. And it's stolen by MP. A one-on-one situation. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Pass to Zadirko. Plainview again missing.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage. He has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
Chad Gibson.
North Beverly trailing here.
Let's talk about Danny Kaufman for a moment. The Bearcats power forward loves to clean the glass.
He's got a real pack mentality, too. So when a shot goes up, Kaufman is nearly always in the picture, and he's either boxing out or snagging those boards himself for easy second-chance buckets. Now here's Gibson. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Just 5 on the clock. Gish to Combo. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Bearcats. Right side, Marcita. Over Zadirko. North Beverly, no good on that one either. Now here's Gibson. He's guarded closely. Outside, Tombo. Down low. Wells. The basket's good off the assist from Tecumseh.
So many of the players for the Panthers have been a part of the Plainview community their whole life. There have been a lot of legacy names.
Some of the kids have fathers and grandfathers that played for Plainview. It's not a large town, but they love their basketball. The Panthers leading. Gibson. Gish to Tombo. And now Wells. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up.
Drawing contact is a skill that Wells definitely has. Being smaller, sometimes collisions are a little more obvious, let's say, to the officials than other players.
Patrick Wells, shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Stepping to the line, Patrick Wells, sometimes gets described as arrogant, but I'm sure he prefers the word confident. I mean, guys, who wouldn't?
That one's also good, so he hits both free throws. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
Here's Dermanenko. And again, it's the Bearcats missing. Gibson with it. He's picked up by Chu. Passes to Wells. Here's Aderko. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Zadirko showing a nice touch around the basket.
Outside, Chu. Vlad Dermanenko on the wing. Bishop with the screen. No good that time. Nice D from Dave Zadirko. Passes to Wells. Back to Rosenberg. Off target with the 3. Here's Dermanenko. Basket counts.
2 points.
So quick on his feet. Dermanenko won't hesitate to use his speed to get the better of you.
Outside, Tombo. Here's Rosenberg. Yep, count it.
Terrific pass there. Setting up his teammate well.
Now Dermanenko. Splitter, right side. No good from outside. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Plainview ahead, up by 11. And we'll be back in a moment to get the fourth quarter underway. Final quarter of play just ahead. The Illinois State Championship on the line. Here's the Bearcats with the basketball. 11-point game. And of course, high school basketball around Chicago as competitive as it gets.
There is a late yeah, players are chasing the shadow in the shape of the number 23. And it envelops every court in this city. Basketball could be a ticket, could be the opportunity of a lifetime for these athletes.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. So it's Plainview now.
And as we know, a lot of colleges have their eyes on this state championship, a number of top recruits.
Oh, if you're a fan of basketball, this is the game to watch. A handful of these players might even make their way to the NBA. But MP, he's the most highly touted athlete out on the floor. And almost all of North Beverly's roster will play college ball somewhere.
Now Chu. There's a screen by Lee. Inside.
Tried to step in and cut him off, but not quick enough.
Yeah, just one step late to get there and reestablish position.
Will Williams.
Johnny Chu. Dillard covering. Chu, no good. Rosenberg outside. Back to Dillard. Pass to Rosenberg. Here's Little. Chu grabs the miss. A few possessions into the fourth quarter. Just over a minute gone by. Here's Lee. Good, and Leftos gets the assist.
Easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
It's Dillard outside. Here's Rosenberg. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, and will shoot 2.
First team foul. At the line for the Panthers, Justice Rosenberg. For 2.
That free throw, no good. And North Beverly making a change here. Good on the second free throw. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Swings it to Splitter. Marcita. Back to Splitter. Outside, Chu. Here's Lee. That one misses off the backboard. Rosenberg up top, guarded by Marcita. Rosenberg outside. Wells. And here's Eric Dillard outside. Splitter outside. Dishes to Chu. Left side, Marcita. Over Rosenberg. It's Marcita missing. So it's Plainview now. They've played a great fourth defensively, allowing only 3 points. Kennedy with it. Now Marcita defending. And here's Eric Dillard outside. Here's the Bearcats with the basketball. Down by 12. Swings it to Splitter. On the wing, James Marcita. Guarded by Rosenberg.
Not sure what the D was thinking there. This is right in his wheelhouse.
And the Panthers call time here. both teams will make a substitution.
Dave Zadirko, Grant Tarmo, Al Pachunsi, MT. Substitution for the Bearcats.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now.
Well, no doubt MP is a legend for Plainview already. He's likely to be the first graduate to have ever seen the NBA.
And for someone who's never seen him, MP's athleticism is something special. He's got great basketball IQ, and you can see the potential ooze out of him. This is just the start of what can be a decorated career.
MP with the rock. Bishop defending. Three-pointer, Patrick Wells makes the bucket. And he's now got 5 field goals on the night. He's 5 from 8.
And this is just what he brings to the table. He's got great touch, and we saw it in that jumper there from Wells.
Outside, Marcita. From the arc. It's rebounded by Wells. From past the arc. James Marcita with the board.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made three.
Now here's Cawthon. Bishop. Zadirko covering. 6 to shoot. James Marcita for 3. Zadirko grabs a rebound. Pass to Pachumsi. To the middle. Here's MP. Kicks it out to Wells. Pachumsi. To the inside. Wells with it. He's guarded by Dermanenko. Outside, Marcita. Outside, Day.
2 points, Javar Day.
Put it in the history book. The Plainview Panthers have done the unthinkable and are Illinois state champions. MP has led his school to glory, and this is a season Plainview will never forget.
And what can you say about MP and this team? You could never count them out. And they took down a Titan in North Beverly today.
And out of all the schools to end the dominance of North Beverly, nobody would have expected the Plainview Panthers.
These kids are legends today and here on out. It's a Cinderella story that this state will never forget.
For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
I
told you we were going to get that W, bro.
We did that.
Hey, yo. Did y'all look at the stands during that trophy session?
Yeah, dude. Our whole section was crying.
Oh, man, it was crazy. I did not realize how much we meant to everyone until I saw it on their faces, man.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I had some tears rolling down.
Right?
Come on, man. That was some emotional stuff, y'all.
Bro, I had tears, especially because, like, this is it for me. You know? I'm not playing college ball, and I'm definitely not playing in FIBA like our boy
come
here.
on, man.
Yeah.
Chill out.
Nah, but for real. I
you.
never left Illinois, and you're going all the way to Hungary to play for our country? Yo, that's wild.
And I can't even think about that right now. I just got to focus on graduating first, and that's it.
Come on, man. You got the best grades on the team, and you talking about you got to graduate first like you something at risk.
Hey, it's just one step at a time, P. You know, that's how you get to where I'm at, man.
Yeah, that and being a freak athlete.
Nah, that don't hurt. But if you're trying to build something big, you got to do it brick by brick, man.
Speaking of bricks, Benny over here been putting up bricks all season.
I knew you was going to say that.
All right. So you got jokes now, huh?
I got jokes. I got the looks. I got the charisma.
Delusional self-esteem.
Whoa. Throwing shots.
All the time, man.
Take the pain away from the vein
don't go, I'm in the house party. Not my generation. Like this water, never no pancakes in the kitchen, man. Not one of our lives is caught up in the daily superstition that the world is but the end games of. We never do this unless it comes with an 808. A melody is PlayStation is technology, public song. Nothing around that, all I see is a big crowd that's plotting on me and the crowd will be relatives, relevant for a rebel stream. Yep, the president is black, she black, her label hold her back, but that dab is like Gucci, straight to the head. Then she look at me, she got ADHD. Hey, to the face, God, 12, in the case, God, then the halfway. God got a high tolerance when your age don't exist. It's like, whoa, whoa.
We are here at the theater, Chris. One of my favorite places to play.
Oh, mine too, Shake. The theater offers unique gameplay experiences that rotate on a weekly basis.
There are 4 rooms, each offering a different type of game. Some may reward things like dunking or shooting from long range, and the configurations can be anywhere from 1v1 to 5v5.
Which makes for an endless amount of options. And this is all done with matchmaking, helping you to find the right opponent without having to wait.
Skill level is right in the middle, so you might want to make sure you've got a few games under your belt before you jump in.
Check back every Friday when the rooms are updated to see what's playing for the week.
And we'll see you out there.
Had it, then she grabbed it, then she say get it understood. You know what we babies because we wanted the 80s, that ADHD crazy. Hey,
MP, welcome in. Thanks for coming in. Nice to see you.
You might be wondering what this giant building right in the heart of the city is all about.
This is the NBA arena for your chosen team. It's the place to go when you're ready to play a game and advance your season.
And there's a whole lot more going on there than just playing games, Shake. Be sure to spend some time behind the scenes in the tunnels, too.
You'll find your locker room there, as well as the assistant coach, who will set you up with a variety of goals while keeping you up to date with what's going on with the team.
Coach Tucker showed me some photos of the gym you and your manager set up.
Yeah, I wanted to work on my game 24/7.
Something wrong with our training facility?
It doesn't have any candy in the vending machines. No, I just wanted to make sure I didn't have any excuses. You know how it is.
I do. And that work ethic of yours is something we all love about you.
Thank you.
You're going to fit our culture like a glove.
Well, I'm excited to be here. I feel like this is a perfect place to start my career.
Fantastic. Well, then why don't we talk about our goals for the season then? As a former player, I understand how important it is for an organization to clearly communicate its expectations, and I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page to start the season.
Let's do it.
When you make the playoffs, anything can happen. But from where we stand right now, we are looking to secure the 4th seed, get home court advantage for the first round, and then make it out of the first round.
Hold on. That's it?
No, I get it, MP. As a player, it is championship or bust. But as the general manager, it is my job to look at the organization with clear eyes. And from where I stand, we're still a few roster moves away from legitimate title contention.
Not if I take a leap, okay?
Nothing would make me happier. I just don't want you to think that the season is a failure if we don't win the championship. From my perspective, that wouldn't be true. It would be a failure if we didn't make it out of the first round. And then some changes would have to be made.
I see what you mean. That's fair.
Great. So let's talk about how you can contribute to the success of our team. Coach Tucker is going to go through some personal goals that you need to set for the first half of the season.
We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input too.
Okay.
This is a collaboration.
That's great because I have been visualizing exactly how I want my career to be.
Visualizing?
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, like meditation and manifestation, that sort of thing?
Well, why don't you manifest some opinions on this list of potential goals for the first half of the season? Let me know if anything speaks to you.
You want me to just pick one?
There's a lot to work on at this level. Always. And you'll do a little bit of everything, but we find that giving our players a list of specific goals to work on for the first half of the season is the best way to drive development.
All right, I'm with it.
It also allows us to give you some milestones to track your progress. We'll even highlight on our schedule some key games to use as measuring sticks.
That's that communication that you were talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Pick a goal.
You know what speaks to me, Coach? I want to prove that I'm the top player in my draft class. That feels like the best combination of realistic and aggressive.
That's a tough goal. You've got some extremely gifted players in your class.
And I'm here to prove that I'm the best of them.
Well, it won't happen overnight, but that's what we'll work toward.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fantastic. Wish being a GM was always this easy. One more thing.
Yep.
We got Media Day coming up.
Oh, I love Media Day. It's always been fun for me as a fan, so this will be cool.
Our PR director, Donna Chase, she's going to walk you through everything. She's great. You're going to love her. Brian, anything you want to add?
Just keep working. Yeah, we'll talk more about your spot in the rotation as we get closer to the season opener.
All right. Appreciate your time. Look forward to building something special here.
So do we.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
Yo, keep this thing to regulation. I got plans after the game.
Time to talk rotation.
Great. I've been looking forward to this.
Every NBA player wants to start someday, and I'm sure you're no different.
I've never come off the bench a day in my life, Coach.
That's pretty much the case for every player in an NBA locker room, until they get to the league.
Right, of course.
There's no nice way to say this, so I'm gonna put it bluntly. You've got an established player in front of you. You want his spot, you're gonna have to take it from him.
Okay, that makes sense.
This team is a meritocracy. You get the minutes you earn. Nothing's given. It doesn't matter what your draft position is or how much you're getting paid. You get it done out there on the court, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
So just so I'm clear, how do you make that decision? Like, will you let me know when I've done enough to become a starter?
Yeah, we've got some milestones we want to see you hit. You hit them, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication is a big part of what we do here as a ball club.
I can see that, and it's much appreciated, Coach.
Good. Now get ready. It's almost game time.
All right. I'll see you later, Coach.
See you.
What's up, MB?
MP, I'm Donna. Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you, Donna. My manager tells me you're one of the best PR people in pro sports.
Well, I'm not sure Mr. Wells has the requisite experience to make that call, but I'm glad he thinks highly of me. Shall we talk media day?
Yeah, let's do it.
Now, this is all pretty standard fare, and I know Mr. Wells signed you up for media training over the summer, so there shouldn't be anything you can't handle.
You can call him Patrick. We're not that formal with each other.
If that's your preference.
It is.
Wonderful. We've also secured you an interview with 2K Tip-Off magazine. If all goes well, you will be the cover athlete for their upcoming issue.
Wow, that sounds fun.
It is important to note that this interview will not be conducted by our in-house content team, which means anything you say can be published, especially if it's sensational or controversial in any way.
It's noted.
I'm gonna be upfront with you, MP. I'm a team employee, first and foremost. And it's my job to make sure this team is seen in the best light possible. You make the team look good, we'll be on great terms. You make the team look bad, and we will have a problem. But I have no reason to doubt your character. By all accounts, you're a responsible, smart, considerate young man. And it's because I respect you that I want to put my cards on the table.
Thank you.
Are we clear?
Crystal clear, Miss Chase.
Please, call me Donna. Now, whenever you're ready, you can take that elevator to the practice facility and start your interview.
Yo.
So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What'd he say?
Yeah, not really. If I want to be a starter, then I got to outplay the guy ahead of me. Simple as that.
Yeah. And that seemed fair.
It's sports. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, not to bring any extra motivation or anything like that, but you know only starters get endorsement deals, right?
I already know. You know, dudes on the bench ain't getting no shoe deal.
They're not. Not right now, but that day will come. Okay. For right now, let's just take this in. We in the league. I mean, you ever visualize something like this?
You know what, P, man? I never really thought about what the tunnel looks like, man.
No. I'm not talking about the tunnel. I'm talking about right here. You and me, you getting ready to play in your first NBA game.
Honestly, no. You know, nothing prepares you for this, man. No matter how many high-pressure situations that you face, this is different, man.
Or what about that open run I got you an invitation to? You know, things got a little heated between you know who, yeah?
Well, yeah, that was dope, but we didn't have 20,000 people watching us, man.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It's different.
All right, then.
It's different.
Hey,
it's different.
Yeah.
But hey, look, though, I ain't gonna hold you up, man. I know you gotta go win that game.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, so, make Plainview proud, yeah?
You already know what it is, P.
You know.
Plainview.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Looking good, MP.
Showtime, MP. True ballers only.
Visit us online or on your ticket booth and become part of the Heat Game Day experience. And folks, we hope you'll join us for our next fan appreciation giveaway. Next up, magnetic schedules. Features of all the Heat games right on the refrigerator door. But this time, don't forget to come out to our next home game when every fan in attendance gets their own Heat Games calendar. It's a fun way to show off your love for the Heat. Don't know for the Pacific Games on Calendar Day. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of your favorite mascot, Bernie, and the Heat Dancers? The National Basketball Association and the Miami Heat are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt the play, or using improper language.
The wait is finally over. Opening night is upon us. New faces and new places. And MP will be making his debut right here in front of a raucous home crowd on 2K Sports. Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And on the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
And with that rotation not at full strength, someone else is going to have to step up and fill that role.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards, and it's Bitadze in at the 5 spot. And for the Heat, they've got Adebayo, Tyler Hero out there with Mitchell. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, the start of MP's NBA journey begins now. These are the first minutes for the first-round pick.
And I have high hopes for MP over the course of his career. This guy's a student of the game and was a fanatic about Jordan's Bulls when he was growing up.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. Hey, Coach, it's NBA opening night, one of the best dates on the calendar. I know you're as excited as I am.
I sure am. Finally, Kevin, we get some games that count. We've been waiting months for tonight, and I love how at this point, everybody has playoff aspirations.
A lot of optimism, isn't there, Coach?
There sure is. This is the best day of the year.
Pass to Banchero. Launches it. Buries it from three-point range.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
Here's Hero. Wiggins outside. Lots of room. Doesn't go that time.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
To the middle. Here's Banchero. No good on that one. Great D that time from Adebayo. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. The first overall pick, and Stan, we have seen this kid, 6'10" Paolo Banchero. How impressive have you assessed his passing skill?
Well, Kevin, it was the thing that surprised me most about him when he came in the NBA. I knew he could put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, get to the free throw line, but he is one of the best big playmakers in this league, making the game easier for all of his teammates.
Wow, what a great asset.
You aren't kidding.
So, Stan, we watched Kentavious Caldwell Pope's career, and he's played for a handful of teams, and he's been a starter on multiple title teams, including the 2020 LA Lakers.
Yeah, Kevin, I loved coaching him. This guy is a hard worker. He's one of the best conditioned athletes in the league. His stamina is incredible. He knocks down threes. It's not a coincidence that he's been on championship teams in 2 different cities.
Yeah, amazing. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Hey guys, well the Magic were one of last season's most improved teams, and with the addition this summer of Kentavious Caldwell Pope, they've addressed an area of real need. A player who can space the floor, add to their already stout defense, and has championship pedigree. They're going to continue to rise in this league, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. 5 to shoot. Unloads. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Banchero, that's good.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Wiggins outside. That one's off, still out of sync.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Pass to Bitadze. Here's Suggs. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat trail by 4. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. Energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. See if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Oh, good with the triple.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Pass to Adebayo. And here's Wiggins. Inside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Hero, that's a two-pointer. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Banchero passes to Suggs. Now here's Caldwell Pope to the paint, looking for Banchero and gets it there.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Somebody doesn't have rhythm. Shake it. Substitution on the court.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Miami Heat. They trail by 6. Adebayo with the screen on Wagner to the inside. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
Yeah, he's adding a little spice on that finish. I didn't know Bam had that in him.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Magic leading by 4. Here's Black. Down low. MP against Robinson. MP dishes to Carter. It's hauled in by the Heat. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Burks from downtown. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Well, you can see it in his assist numbers. Robinson has shown growth as a playmaker.
Black in the post. Burks covering. Wade outside. Over Robinson. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Magic lead by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
And we'll go courtside now to hear more about what's going on with MP.
Hey, guys, a lot of excitement in the air as MP makes his NBA debut tonight. I asked him how he felt about his journey here, and he told me it hasn't been easy. I had to grow a lot as a person and as a player, but I'm ready to keep putting in the work and fight my way to the top. It's just the beginning of what could be a fantastic career. Guys?
Gosh, I love that kid. Hey, David, you can tell this organization expects big things from MP. And so in the game for the Magic, Banchero is out there with Mo Wagner. Then there's Black. Then it's MP. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. The first free throw is good. And Stan, it seems like time and again, the Heat uncover those hidden gems. You know, turning unknowns into big contributors.
That's one of the things they do best, Kevin. The list of names like that is long. But look no further than Udonis Haslem, whose jersey they retired last season. Their hard work culture seems to breed those kind of success stories.
Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Hero with it, working on Black. Hero, no good. Orlando leading by 4. Takes the 3. Here's Carter. It's hauled in by the Heat. Now, here's Burks. Working his way from scout to head coach, Jamal Mosley was a longtime assistant under Rick Carlisle. He has paid his dues, Coach.
Yeah, and Kevin, I really admire the guys that put in the time, as you say, pay their dues and get themselves ready for when they get the opportunity. There's a lot of outstanding younger coaches in this league, and Jamal Mosley's as good as any of them.
Yep, I would agree. Free throw good, Burks. And some changes here for the Heat. Ware's checked in, and it's Mitchell in for Robinson. Then for the Magic, Goga Bitadze comes in for Carter. And it's Suggs in for Wagner. That one is no good. So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about Heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization, is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part is they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
Wade feeling it out of it to the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Kyle Anderson. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Line for the Magic, Goga Bitadze. 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. Although they were eliminated in the first round, last season was a success stand for the Magic.
It sure was, Kevin. I don't think many people had them even making the playoffs, but they fought hard, pushed the Cavs to 7 games, and gained valuable playoff experience.
Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps. And this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
The Heat trail by 4. They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Banchero against Anderson. To the paint. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Drills the three-pointer. Mitchell's got himself going there. His first points of the game with the deep ball.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You've got to contest the shot better than that.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
To Orlando. Get loud, fans. On the court is your high squad. Is DJ Time.
Checked in for the Heat. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Tyler Hero. The Magic also changing it up. Wagner's checked in for Banchero. Wagner comes in for Black. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Wade. Orlando leading. Caldwell-Pope outside. Suggs looking around. Up and in on the layup.
Well, that's just the physicality from Suggs. Fighting off defenders in close.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Orlando leading by 3. Here's Suggs. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
Second team.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Orlando.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
From D. Badabayo. The rebound by Bataze. For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Suggs. Off target with his 3. The Heat trail by 6. Wiggins with it. Now guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Outside Robinson for the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Robinson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Robinson not afraid to let it fly from deep. You got to get out on him.
Wagner kicks to Caldwell Pope. Here's the three. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Mitchell up top. He's covered by Suggs. And here is Mitchell. Has to Ware. Adebayo with the ball. He can't get that one to fall.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim. Came up with it.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Orlando out in front, up by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Hi, folks. It's shaping up to be a good second half as we've seen the Orlando Magic trying to take control of this game.
Once they gain position underneath the backboard, it's hard to push them out of there.
And even when they don't have position, they have guys who will knife in and steal rebounds, like you're stealing a piece of that cake over there, Kenny.
That's good, too.
Taking a closer look at the first half matchups, these two guys have led the way for their teams.
These two guys have been very competitive with one another. Fans are getting their money's worth right now.
That said, I feel like the guy who can incorporate his teammates in the second half, he's got the best chance to walk away with the W.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Well, you have to like what we're seeing so far from Paolo Banchero.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
Well, I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama. I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. And a wide open look for Hero. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Back to Banchero. Now Suggs. He has 5. And the 3 ball is good.
And you know, Suggs seems to be shooting it with more confidence now, especially from deep.
Has to Ware. Up top, Hero. Now Wiggins. He's defended by Wagner. Adebayo with the screen on Wagner. A three-pointer. Wiggins. The offensive rebound.
Well, attacking the basket inside. Adebayo knows that will pay off for him either way. And he's right.
The Heat have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
That free throw, no good. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now arguably a top 25 player.
The Magic making a switch here. Wade's checked in. They stand from 15 feet in. Not many players more dangerous in this NBA than Bam Adebayo.
No, there's not, Kevin. He's got the total package when he gets in the mid-range area on down. He can shoot the mid-range jumper above the rim to finish. He can score with his back to the basket, and he's an outstanding passer.
We haven't even mentioned his defense, right? Because his defense is off the charts.
Always an all-defense consideration.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
Kicks it out to MP. This one for 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Mitchell sets the screen for Adebayo. Outside, Hero. Shot, high post, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Yeah, he's crafty in the two-man game. Hero getting the space he needs.
Here's Bitadze, pass to MP. Orlando moving the ball around. Banchero with the screen. MP, that's for 2. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Wiggins. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. And now just a 4-point Magic lead.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Pass to Suggs. Wade kicks to Wagner. Over Wiggins, and it's Orlando with another.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise for your Miami Heat Panthers.
Orlando making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Banchero. And Black's subbed in for Jalen Suggs. Orlando on D. 6-point lead. Burks looking around, inside, Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
Well, in the two-man game, Adebayo can play either role. This time he sets the screen, gets it back, and scores.
Here's Wagner. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Burks finds Adebayo. That 3 off the mark. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 4-point game. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the middle. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Slow and steady. Anderson just goes about his business.
Here's Black. Wide open look. The Magic again can't hit.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Magic lead by 2. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. 4th quarter on the floor for the Magic. We've got Paolo Banchero. Carter out there with Mo Wagner. Then it's MP. And it's Black in at the 1. Robinson kicks to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. To tie it up. Pass to Jovic. On its way from Burks for 2. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Orlando's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Offensive rebound. Oh, get up, MP! Woo!
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Miami trailing. Hero passes to Robinson. Back to Hero to take the lead. Good on the 3-point shot.
Well, it's only his 2nd 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the 2nd half is a great time to do it.
The Magic shooting in this game, 45%. Wagner outside. Down low. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Banchero shows off his strength and his quickness on that finish.
First minute and a half of basketball play here in the 4th quarter. Anderson outside. Hero from long range. And it's Wade with the rebound. Wade's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Wagner. And the layup's good off the glass. And now a 3-point Magic lead.
Well, that's where Wagner can bully you. So strong in close.
And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. He knows every possession is critical now.
And here come your Heat Breaker dance crew.
new group in for the Heat. Ware's checked in. Bam Adebayo comes in for Kyle Anderson. Wiggins is checked in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Mitchell in for Burks. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze is checked in for Wendell Carter. Wagner comes in for Mo Wagner. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for MP. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. Now, Coach told his guys it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Banchero outside. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Heat trail by 5. Pass to Adebayo. Hero kicks to Mitchell. Here's Ware. A three-pointer off the mark. The Magic have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Shot up 2 there. Banchero's got 6 points in the quarter.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
They need this. Hero attacking. He lays it in.
Well, they're right to trust Hero in these moments. He's a very reliable scoring option.
Banchero outside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Banchero against Hero. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball. Now just a 2-point Orlando lead.
Well, we talk about icing his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Here's Banchero. Great D that time from Adebayo. Miami's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Wiggins. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And what a huge bucket from Wiggins. The Canadian has continued to build confidence and now wants the big shot.
Banchero inside. Adebayo on him. Money!
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here.
It's all good.
Against Caldwell Pope. Adebayo with a screen on Caldwell Pope. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. The lead is 2. A shot missing. Great D that time from Adebayo.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Mitchell. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
Davion Mitchell. Third personal foul. Second team foul. Back line to the Magic. Jalen Suggs. 2.
Drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time.
Attention fans, now on the court is your Hype Squad. Get loud and let them hear it. It's time for T-shirts.
.24 seconds left in the game. Hero passes to Mitchell. Miami no good on that time either. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Shooting for Orlando, Jalen Suggs. 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
Team foul number 4. Shooting for Orlando, Jalen Suggs. 2.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Drains the three-pointer.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Davion Mitchell, 5th personal foul. Penalty. At the line for the Magic, Jalen Suggs, 2.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
Mitchell way outside, off target with that shot. So the Magic win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
You know, I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet.
Well, when you do, there'll be texts from every person you've ever met and a few people you haven't. Most notably, there will be press looking for quotes.
They can hit me up on text, too?
They do. And you want to handle this like you would any regular press conference. You want no comment? No comment. You want to answer? Go ahead and answer. Just remember, everything you say is on the record and has an impact. Most importantly, on your team chemistry and your public perception. Okay?
Makes sense.
Look, emotions run high when a game has just ended, okay? All I'm asking is that you take a moment to think before you respond. Words can get twisted easily in the league, and what might seem like a harmless bit of bragging could be taken as a slight. A teammate, by an opponent, a coach, you name it.
I'm under a microscope now.
That's right. All part of the business.
Understood.
Great. If you have any other concerns, press or PR related, you know where to find me.
Just caught MP's first game. What a debut. Just like his first album going gold, next album going to go platinum. Just watch.
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes, Coach. You know I'm game.
Look, everyone thinks what happens out there is what creates an NBA legend, but they're wrong. 90% of the work happens here, behind the scenes, at practice, in the gym, at film sessions, and in the locker room.
I agree. The games are where you prove that you've been putting in the work. No shortcuts.
Yeah, correct. Over here is the entrance to our practice facility, and over there is the gym.
Everything all in one place. That's great.
Yep. We made everything as convenient as possible, so there is no excuse to not put the work in. Now, come here. Right here, we've got everything related to your schedule, including those key games we talked about based on your personal goals.
Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Which reminds me, we've talked a lot about maximizing your playing career, which is critical. But you need to remember, you become the best version of you so we can become the best version of us.
Coach, you have to put that on a t-shirt.
I am serious, MP.
I'm serious too. You become
This is a team game. Everything you do both on and off the court affects our ability to win games. Okay, team chemistry is vitally important to our success, and if you do things that negatively affect that, you hurt the team. A press conference answer that rubs someone the wrong way might mean they look you off when you're open, and now we're taking a contested shot instead of an open one. It's all connected, and it all matters. Are we clear?
Crystal.
Good. Now rest up, rehydrate, and follow the trainer's plan to a T. Proper recovery is just as important as proper training. And you get back to work tomorrow.
Good job, MP. I see.
Absolutely. Now, real quick before we jump into Proving Grounds and take on some of the best competition out there, Power, what build are you?
MP. Get after it, MP.
There he goes. Give us something good tonight.
What's up, MP?